Yo, before I start this, I want to take a moment of silence for Sweet Pea, Pernell Whitaker. Everybody bow your heads. We're going to have a moment of silence for the legend. Rest in peace, Pernell Whitaker. Man, that shit messed up my mood, man. I woke up feeling pretty good. Pernell Whitaker passed away at age 55. He got hit by a car some kind of way. I don't know the details, but I posted on Twitter. TMZ was the first that I seen reported, But unfortunate. Grew up watching Pernell Whitaker, defensive wizard, and his offense was on point too. He arguably beat De La Hoya. People don't talk about that. He definitely beat Julio Cesar Chavez. Got robbed. Sparred Floyd Mayweather. True legend, man. Sad. Man, that really fucked up my mood a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up on Sweet Pea. But, make sure you guys send the condolences. I don't know if he has a social media account or had a social media account. We're going to get into the morning show, talk about this boxing talk. Once again, rest in peace, Pernell Whitaker. Yeah, he beat Oscar. Yeah. We got the moves like Sweet Pea. Yeah. Let me know where y'all from. City, state, zip. We're going to get into it. Yeah, started the week all fucked up with that. Now we really got to go ham on this new media shit. City, state, zip. Where y'all at? Shout out to Texas. They riding reckless. They get your necklace. You need to check this. Yeah. Shout out to Frisco Business Spring. You don't know what it is. Cleveland, Ohio. Shout out to the 0216. Recipe Sweet Pea. Shout out to Christopher Jernette. Brooklyn. San Pablo. They in the building one time. We about to kill him one time. Jackson, Mississippi. I see y'all. Shout out to my dude, Money Pal. Mitchell, Alabama, Roll Tide. Steve Roll Tide. Shout out to Omaha, Milwaukee, Dallas. If you're new to the channel, you might as well hit the subscribe button. We got it going on. If you're coming in here, smash the like button. Shout out to Dallas, Chi-Town, Illinois, making the illest noise. Dang, we ain't feeling these boys. Michael Jackson, we ain't feeling these boys. Get it? Baton Rouge, 813-973 Jersey. Yeah. 806 to the 405. Lubbock, Texas. OKC. Vancouver, Washington. Corona, California from Texas. Santa Ana. CA 714. Y'all know what it is, man. We gonna talk about this boxing game. Salinas, California. Chris Jernette again. He said he from Lafayette, Louisiana. He on that Regis program. He on his Regis program. I told you I like Regis program. Motherfucker, I like the call out he did. He said, man, these little boy can't fuck with me. I like that Louisiana shit. That's really that New Orleans shit. But I like that. Y'all got that energy. He said, these little boys can't fuck with me. I just like to hang out with my old lady. my old lady. That's how they be. That's how my 504 peeps be. They be like, yeah, I was just at the movies with my old lady. I was with my baby. I was with my old lady, my baby, etouffee baby. Shout out to Detroit 313. Santa Maria 805. Boats and hoes, let's get it. G County, Texas. Okay, 831. Let's get it. Oh my gosh, let's talk about it. Rest in peace once again to Pernell Whitaker. That hurts my soul. Let's get it. This is the morning show. I am your host, Ego, Boxing Ego. Man, we gunning for that 200K. I said we gunning. Shout out to Culiacan, Mexico. He said he out here, San Francisco, Mission District. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all a little. I'm gonna tell you what I know about this Bay shit. This is worldwide. This little trick. If you ever want the best food, go to the hood, man. Don't be scared. Get some pepper spray or something. Go to the hood, cause if you come to the Bay, the best burritos, man, you gotta go to the hood, bruh. You gotta be in the. You gotta be where you gotta bees in the trap. Go out to Mission. Come out to Mission, and get you a burrito. They got the best shit. I'm trying to tell you. Man, Pernell Whitaker, that fucking ego be knowing. Yeah, man, it just come out to Mission. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I like the art too. Mission got a lot of like graffiti. I always like graffiti. I respect artistry. That's just what it is with me. How's everybody doing? He said 24th and Mission. See, my people out here, they know. He said hood food equals seasoned properly. Facts. Frisco to Fairfield. You already know, man. We out here in the flats. We all repping this NorCal, this Bay Area shit. Y'all know what it is. I put out a blade on somebody approaching my car. Hey, bro, get out of here. What? He said he pulled out that. He said he pulled out that blade. Man, it be like that sometimes. Hey, when's Canelo gonna pick his opponent? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who he gonna fight? Who he gonna fight, bro? I hate unseasoned food, bro. Like, why'd you even make this bullshit? You ever had someone to make some chicken that ain't got no seasoning? Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. This shit trash. Trash ass chicken. This shit called tricking. Trash ass chicken. You tricking motherfuckers. We think it got the seasoning on it. Ain't got no fucking seasoning. He said he said Golden Boy got Steve Rose on speed dial. You better stop. He said Golden Boy got Steve Rose. Who is this? Who are these people? Like, who is Steve Rose? I'm still trying to figure this shit out. Man, that shit's sad. Golovkin, he just trying to fight anyone, bro. Man, I went to Red Lobster, got an ultimate feast with some Cheddar Bay biscuit. He finna fight the server that brought the Cheddar Bays out. He finna fight Cheddar Bay Bob. That's who Triple G for the fight. The dude from Red Lobster that brought them biscuits out. Hell nah. And it DAZN finna allow it. This shit is comedy. This shit is funny. He finna fight Arsenio Hall. Eddie. Remember Eddie had that Arsenio Hall had that long ass finger on a living color. Eddie, you don't party all the time. Party all the time. He finna fight Arsenio Hall. Should have put me in your movie, Ed. He had that long ass ET figure. Triple G finna fight Arsenio. Quick. Don't shoot that little ship. Stop shooting that little motherfucker quick. He finna fight quick. You give my brother Tommy quick. Man, come on, bro. Golovkin finna fight Topanga and shit. From Boy Meets World. She used to be so fine back in the day. Anyway, man, DAZN got to do something, bro. I ain't heard no promotion from. This shit easy work. Shout out to the Boxing Vortex. He said, morning ego. You hear about Pernell Whitaker. Yeah, you must have just checked in. We just talked about it. Did a moment of silence. Rest in peace. Very upsetting. Very sad news. Man, he finna fight Topanga, bro. He finna fight Tommy from Power Rangers and shit with the Keith Thurman ponytail. They need to reboot. If Keith Thurman lose to Pacquiao, they need to reboot Power Rangers and make Keith Thurman Tommy and shit. Remember Tommy? He was the green and the white ranger. See, oh yeah, it's morphin' time. Triple G finna fight Morphin Time Tommy with the ponytail. Man, get the fuck up out of here. See, oh yeah. How you get two colors? That motherfucker got. He the Green Ranger and the White Ranger. Meanwhile, Zach got a fucked up. He got a fucked up ass flat top and he dancing in every episode. The black character got a black suit, chicken stains on his suit and all types of shit, bro. He had watermelon seeds. Motherfucker was dancing and shit. Like what the fuck kind of karate? What style you? That motherfucker. Like what martial artist did? They made him as stereotypical as humanly possible. That motherfucker. Like nigga, if you don't get in the Zord right now, that motherfucker. The other Power Rangers in the Zord fighting the robot, and this motherfucker dancing and shit, doing the Millie Rock and shit. Like why is Zach? That shit trap, bro. Zach out there Millie rocking. They got the fucking dragon. The other Rangers is fighting, and he out here Millie rocking and shit. Hey, if you don't get your dumb ass up in that Zord, what the fuck? They made him hell. He was out there dancing every scene. Man, get the fuck out of here. They didn't give a fuck about his haircut. That motherfucker he got like one of them white barbers, like, that ain't got no swag. Like, I'm talking about like one of them old white barbers that use scissors. Hey, if you're a barber, if you ever sit in the chair and the first instrument they pull out is some scissors, you better run, bro. Run. Listen, I'm going to tell you again. If they sit your dumb ass in the fucking chair and they put that little black drape on you with the little white, little bow tie shit, and then the first thing you see in their hand, not no duster, is some scissors, you better get up. That motherfucker Edward Scissorhands. You better get up out that seat, bro. You had great clips and shit. They finna fuck your shit up. You gonna get a great ass whooping. They gonna beat your head up. Fuck is y'all talking about, bro? I'm telling you, bro. Like, I look at the barbers. Like, if it's a barber I ain't never seen, I look at their workstation. Where the Andes at? That motherfucker just got scissors. They got safety scissors from elementary school at that. Like, you don't even have barber and scissors. You got the little goof troop scissors and shit where you can't cut yourself from elementary school and shit. Hey, bro. you look at their barber station, they got Crayolas and shit. Like, why you got crayons in there and shit? Man, I'm finna draw some shit on your. Hey, bro. That shit look like a little kid desk and shit from elementary school. Crayolas and safety scissors. They got Elmer's glue and shit. Hey, what you doing, bro? You ain't finna cut my head with that. Motherfucker got Sharpies and highlighters and shit. They finna draw your haircut. That's why they came up with that shit, so they could fuck your head up and just draw where they messed up. Motherfuckers be drawing treasure maps nowadays with the Beijing and shit. Hey, bro, get all the way the fuck out of here. That's why they came out with all that crayon shit, so they can fuck your whole lineup and then try to draw it back. Cause that's what bitches be doing with their eyebrow. They shade the shit off. Bitches be looking like Zab Judah with no. They be looking like Zab with no fucking eyebrows and shit. The motherfucker be looking like Zab and shit. You don't know what they expression of unless they draw them back on. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker ain't got no eyebrow. You look like Zab Judah, ho. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Nah, fuck that. You super Judah. Nah, I'm talking about before they draw them back on, thread them and all that shit. They be having them Zab brows. You look like Zab, ho. Fuck is you talking about? You ever met a motherfucker with no eyebrows? That shit scary as shit. You don't know if they finna sneak you or, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I need to see what type, cause eyebrow. I got I got the Rock eyebrows and shit. And no, I don't pluck my shit. I know I've been having old media and shit. They be like, oh, you pluck your eyebrow. Oh, man, get the fuck out of here. Anyway, I don't like that because eyebrows help determine a person's expression and shit. You meet a motherfucker with no eyebrows, you don't know what they like. You don't know if they want to shake your hand or cut you. Like, I need to know your expression. I don't trust you if you ain't got no eyebrow. I'd rather you have some Anthony AD, Anthony Davis eyebrows, if anything. Because if you ain't got no eyebrows, I can't trust you. I don't know what you thinking. What the hell? Motherfucker just walk up with a blank ass stare. Just like, where the fuck are your eyebrows at, cuz? I don't like that. I'm just telling you. There's a couple things I got standards. Motherfuckers no eyebrow, I don't trust it. Chicks that got hella like wide hips and no cake, I don't trust it. Like, what? It be looking cool from the front. You see it, you're like, oh shit, she about to be rotund, and then she turn around, it's like wah, wah, wah. She turn around, she got hips in the front, and then she turn around, this should be that should be trash and shit. That, and I hate people with corn teeth. Motherfuckers got them little Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. teeth. That I call them corn teeth. I don't know what this shit called. When they got them little ass niblet, them little corn nut teeth. I don't like that. I'm like Rico and Billy. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all. Damn corn teeth, hell no. Can't trust you. He said got more gums than teeth. Yeah, they got that shark weak mouth. Sharks be coming out to sharks be coming out for that kill and they gums protrude and shit. Hell no, bro. Dolphin teeth, yeah, that too. Should be looking like sawed off elephant toes. Oh, he said spaces in between her teeth. It looked like her tongue in jail and shit. Damn, your tongue locked up for life and shit. 3 strikes, you're out. And looking at his teeth. Yeah, I don't like that gum shit, that Gumby shit, y'all. I seen some fine ass females, and they open their mouth, they got that gum that should be coming out like alien. You remember Aliens? How you got that little baby mouth that come out? See, I ain't never had braces, but my shit cool. Look at my shit. Aliens, Sigourney Weaver in the corner, and he had that little junior mouth come out. Yeah, I don't like that type of shit, man. Come on. He said if they got what you, hey, bro. He said hey, he said if you got red gums, that's no bueno. What you talking about? Well, you want some black ass Whoopi Goldberg's gum? What you mean you don't want to see no red gums? What color they supposed to be? That motherfucker wants some Whoopi Goldberg dark ass, like black ass barbecue rib gums. Hey, he said they can't have red gums. Hey, you tripping. Oh, he likes it pink. Oh, yeah, okay. I thought you mean you wanted some I don't know, some Wesley Snipes ass gums and shit. Okay, I get what you're saying. You like them pink. Oh, yeah, I don't like when this shit look like it's inflamed. Like, motherfucker, you got heat rash on your gum? Like, what the fuck is that? No, I know what you talking about. When the motherfucker's gums look... When the motherfucker motherfucker mouth look like Clifford the dog. Yeah, I know what you talking about. Okay. He likes it pink. Okay. I know what you're talking about now. Motherfucker mouth be looking like this and shit. Like, what the fuck? Like their gums bleeding and shit. Yeah, you got that blood. It's your mouth time of the month looking ass, bro. Your mouth on your period. Hey, what the fuck? You got them red ass gloves, boy. Hey, hey, Kane, please stop. It's too early for all this shit. I hate your black skin. I hate your black pants. I hate black pepper. I hate my gums because they black. Rest in peace to Bernie Mac, bro. He said, I hate your black skin. I hate your black pants. I hate black pepper. Pernell is the Barry Sanders of boxing. Yeah, facts. He don't get all the credit he deserves. Gums be looking like they drink some red Kool-Aid. Hey, y'all nasty, bro. They got to look like a bee stung their gums and shit. I don't like that shit either. I always think, because I be just rocking out and vibing with y'all, I always think of like, wow, someone said, he said that gums be on Pyru. Hey, you tripping, dog. On Cedar, yeah, they got them game. Yeah, motherfuckers Compton on Pyru, Cedar Block Blood. Like, what's Bracken Blood? Yeah, they got the fucking the game as Pyru gums and shit. Damu, you know. Somebody said baboon gum. Hey, please stop. This shit is so funny. But I figure like, what if people just come in the middle and I'm like, I hate your black skin. I hate your black pepper. I hate black pepper. Hate my gums because they black. They gonna be like, what the fuck? I came here for some boxing. What the fuck is this? they they finna be like, what the fuck? He's tripping. I'm like, yeah, baboon gums, and they gonna come in at the wrong time on my shit. Ugh. He said, look like they have elephantitis in their gum. All right, let's y'all making me nauseous and shit. Please stop. um, listen. Canelo need to announce his opponent. See, y'all gotta chill out. Hold on, we gotta get back to it. Oh shit, my face hurt from laughing. When's Canelo gonna announce his opponent? I need to know. Hey, my beard looking heavy. Look, my shit looking heavy. My shit looking heavy right now. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I look like a light skinned Thor. Yeah, y'all better get up and yeah, man. I'm a Viking out this motherfucker. Anyway, when's Canelo finna decide who he fighting? That's what I need to. That's what I need to find out. I think there has to be. To me, I think something's going on, like behind the scenes. Like I don't think they're on the same accord. That's the only thing that makes sense to me, that they're not on the same accord. That's what I really feel. I feel like it can't be. I think the zone, they need a hit, like Pookie. They need a hit. They looking for a hit fight because they still. Man, I promise you, Al Heyman is like he's already, doing work. If he gets the Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Joshua fight on one of his networks, oh my gosh, that is a horrible look for the zone. Listen to me. I don't know. We will find out. But if Al Heyman and Team Ruiz have somehow, look through the contract and they in the zone don't get Joshua Ruiz too, oh my gosh. That's gonna be a huge blow. They better hope Eddie Hearn or whoever, the lawyers or whoever, they better hope they put that in the contract that it must be on the zone for the U.S. broadcaster. If it goes with another U.S. broadcaster that's partnered with PBC, mm-mm-mm. DAZN and Showtime might team up on AJ Ruiz. Even that's semi L. Even that's semi L. But I don't see that don't make sense though. Like I mean I don't know how they gonna team up though. A fucking app and a you know what I'm saying, an app and a network. How does that work? I'd have to see that. Hey, you could watch it on your phone or you could watch it on TV. Like what? You know what I'm saying? I don't see how that. They should have thought this shit through, bro. DAZN didn't really. They were so worried about saying pay per view is dead and Netflix of boxing. I don't think they thought everything through. Like, let's say Wilder beats Ortiz and Tyson Fury beats his next opponent and Wilder Fury 2 fight. They're talking about a joint venture, either Showtime and ESPN or Fox and ESPN working together. And Fox and ESPN have worked together for like footballs and shit, right? So the thing is, I can see how that would be facilitated. Fox working with ESPN. I don't know how it would work. You know, I guess there's a first time for everything, but an app based only app. You get what I'm saying? Versus like teaming up with Showtime. How's that gonna work? So that to me, all these delays, like you know what I'm saying, where it's like kind of taking so long. I feel like something going on. Like I don't know what. I'm not in the. I don't really see. This is the thing to me. I cover boxing. Y'all know that. Smash the like button. But I don't even care. Like I just want to see this shit. So like me, I don't really care what. I don't care to speculate too much. I'm just telling you my thought. If the zone doesn't get that fight, because you have to look at it. Derek Chisora versus Dillian White 2 went to Showtime. So if somehow Andy Ruiz is the A side and there's nothing to contractually protect the zone to the point where the fight must be on the zone and they negotiated Andy Ruiz as the A side in that regard, then that's going to be crazy. Or if they did something like Andy Ruiz, Joshua happens in the UK, in exchange we get the broadcaster rights. That's going to be fucked up for them. You know what I'm saying? And that's how negotiations sometimes can work. Hey, if you really want to fight in the UK, we'll give you that, but we get to choose the US broadcaster. You feel me? You know? So there might be something like wiggle room or compromises like that made. But if it, oh my God, the worst case scenario is it happens in America. I don't think it'll happen in Mexico. Shout out to Mexico. If it happens in America on a Premier Boxing Champs network, Fox or Showtime, that's the worst case scenario. Because Joshua's going to be out of his comfort zone and DAZN won't even get the credit for the fight. Or if they have to do like they did with Klitschko and Joshua, Showtime got to air the fight in real time and then HBO aired it later. If something like that, that's horrible too. You know what I'm saying? Like if it airs in real time on Showtime or Fox, and then DAZN just gets the replay or some shit. That's horrible. So it'll be interesting. Interesting to see how this happened. He said, laughing my ass off. DAZN did not think this through, bro. This is proof. Listen, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just telling you this is how I gotta run my channel. You know, I gotta keep it a buck. That's just who I am. DAZN is starting to remind me of one of them dudes that works a good job, like a doctor or some shit, and he tries to buy a female. He tries to buy a female's loyalty. Let me tell you, I ain't no doctor. I ain't no lawyer. I ain't passed the bar, but I know a little bit. You know, you cannot buy your way to a woman's heart. You cannot buy a woman's loyalty. I'm trying. I never tried, but I've seen people who try. That's just not me. I ain't, man. What the fuck? But I'm from the Bay, bro. You know, home of the pimps, players, and hustlers. So a little bit different here. But anyway, I seen it. I mess with chicks, bro. I've messed with chicks in the past that had some kind of dating, arrangement with somebody who was loaded, and they was just basically using them. I don't know how else to say it. And I know chicks right now, like to this day, right now, where they got a dude and they're not doing nothing sexual with that person, and the dude is tricking on the pretense that maybe someday, she'll like me back or some shit. Man, dudes be soft, bro. Dudes be simping. The Simpsons. Dudes be simping, bro. See, this what I hate, man. I hate some of y'all dudes. I'm just telling y'all because the dudes that be simping a lot of times be the dudes that be trying to do all the rah rah bullshit, and they be trying to act super tough and machismo, and they be the first ones to simp. They be the first ones tricking. They be the first one, buying a girl, like buying everything. Like, listen, if you have a lady like your girl or wife, I don't have no problem. Like Pac said, it's women and bitches. Like, there's differences. If you have a wife and you take care of her, I don't have no beef with that. She hold you down, take care of the kid, cook, got a job, You got an arrangement, that's cool. That's something different. I'm talking about motherfuckers that be simping. Like, the girl, she don't even like the dude. She don't even like the dude, and he's sitting up here buying all this shit, trying to buy his way into some pussy and shit. What the? That's what DAZN seems like. Real talk. They seem like somebody has some money, and that just goes to show you, money don't buy everything. I'm telling you, money don't buy loyalty. Money don't buy loyalty. You can't make a girl like you because you bought her a charm bracelet and perfume and bullshit. And here's the thing, you build a negative to me. If your relationship is comprised of that, what happens if you cut them off? Then they cut you off because the whole relationship is built on material bullshit. I can never have a situation like that with the woman. You know what I'm saying? Because the moment, so you get in an argument, you got to still buy them shit. You know what I'm saying? Or the moment you're like, your money's funny or some shit, and you got to still buy them. That's what your whole relationship is built on, material things. So what happens when you cut that off, or your funds get low or something like that? Then is she gonna fuck with you? Oh wow! Shout out to Money Pal. He said my son's next fight is the 31st of August in Minneapolis. Is that the Minneapolis? That venue look cool with the Caleb Truitt. It's on the Caleb Truitt's card then, with Peter Quillen. I think they're doing a rematch. But anyway, he says my son would love to fight Canelo. Man, Canelo don't want to fight no young black fighters. DAZN is trying to buy PBC on the low. What are you talking about, bro? Dwayne Sims, what are you talking about? You have 10 seconds to explain that statement. DAZN is trying to buy PBC on the low. What the F are you talking about? 8 seconds. We don't do that over here, bro. Just come out with this wild ass statement that nobody else has heard of and then no explanation. What are you talking about? 6 seconds. Shooters, get ready. He said DAZN trying to buy PBC. They can't even buy Kovalev fight. What you talking about, bro? To control the boxing game. Man, get this dude out of here, bro. Do we have any shooters in the bill? Get Dwayne Sims. Send him back to the Sims video game, bro. Bro, get out of here. He said to control the boxing game. You need to control your commenting. Control the statements you put. What the fuck are you even talking about, bro? He talking about DAZN. These dudes is like lunatics, bro. He said DAZN is looking to buy PBC, but they can't even give Sergey Kovalev. He was interested, but they can't even give him a price point that he doesn't feel is a low ball. So he's fighting Anthony Yard. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. These dudes just be saying whatever. So let me get this straight. They can't make Kovalev feel comfortable enough. First of all, who thinks Kovalev would fight Anthony Yard instead of Canelo moving up 2 weight classes? Of course he would fight Canelo, but he don't want to get chumped in the process. So how come they can't give Kovalev a big enough purse comparable to Danny Jacobs' purse, but they finna buy the whole PBC? Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. No doubt. I like Yard Kovalev. But the point I'm making is how come that fight didn't happen with Canelo and Kovalev? If DAZN is about to buy PBC or whatever this dude was talking about, then how come they couldn't even give Kovalev enough money to make it work? They couldn't give Luis Ortiz enough money to make it work to make Joshua's. Man, get off. He said DAZN bank balance shrinking. Yeah, that statement sound more like it. Bro, listen. DAZN just did a. I ain't even watch this shit, bro. DAZN got a. They got. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this shit. Look. 4 days ago, 16,000 views. A day in the life of Eddie Hearn. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. DAZN, okay, so keep this in mind. DAZN got, with all the Anthony Joshua shit, they got like 260,000 view or subscribers or some shit now, right? Look. I did a video yesterday. 17,000 views. Bro, I did a video about Mike Tyson and what he said and gave my thoughts on it yesterday, and it got 17,000 views. DAZN has 280,000 subscribers now, and they did a video, a day in the life of Eddie Hearns, 4 days ago, and it's not even fucking with a video I did yesterday, bro. Block Ty Ballard. Get him the fuck out of here. What are we talking about, bro? A day in the life. So you need content that bad. A day of the Eddie Hearn got his own podcast, mind you. A day in the life of Eddie Hearns. Like that. That's what it's come to, DAZN. Like really. Like, oh yeah, everybody wants to know. Bro, that's like a day in the life of Bob Arum. No disrespect, but who wants to just follow a promoter around, bro? Like he a fighter or something. Like, I would be more inclined to see a day in the life of Canelo or some shit. You know what I'm saying? A day in the life of Eddie Hearn. Hey, man, bro, throw the whole app away. Y'all got to get some shit, bro. That don't even make sense. A day in the life of a promoter. Like, no disrespect to any of these promoters, but, you know, you don't see PBC, a day in the life of Lou DiBella. What? Where Charlo at? You know what I'm saying? Where Errol at? You motherfucker, on a day in the life of Wilder and shit. The Frustration series. Like, who does this? A day in the life of Eddie Hearn. And then on top of that, Eddie Hearn don't even have nothing, to my knowledge, super popping right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if Joshua Ruiz, like, okay, let's say Joshua Ruiz was like in motion or something, and then you're seeing the day in the life and what it takes behind the scenes or some shit of a major fight, then I'll be like, okay, you know, that's something. A regular just day of Eddie Hearn? We see a day in the life of Eddie Hearn on IFL TV every day. He got an interview every fucking day on YouTube. 40-minute, that's a day in the life of him. Hey, DAZN, they got to do something, bro. That's just what it is, bro. A day in the life of Hearn. And then I did a video yesterday, got more views on it. And I don't even have a fraction. You know, they got more subscribers than me. And they're an actual, like, allegedly $1 billion company, you know, or $1 billion invested in. I ain't got shit. I just got me in the Ego's army and what we achieve and what we unlock and earn. Someone said a day in the life of Shelly Finkel. Hey, bro, they running out shit. You know what makes that even more fucked up? How you didn't promote Canelo Jacobs better, but you got time to talk about a day in the life of Eddie Hearn? But then the Canelo Jacobs didn't have no real, like, backstories and compelling. You know, I know they had the little LeBron James, you know, they had some little shit like that. But I don't think they did a good job of promoting that fight. How come you have Maurice Hooker fighting Ramirez. You got Oscar Rivas fighting Dillian White. Good fights. And you ain't doing no day in the life of Jose Ramirez. Okay, you're a top ranked fighter. What about Maurice Hooker? What about a day in the life of Hooker? Life as a hooker. You know what I'm saying? Hooker's on the point. You know what I'm saying? Maurice Hooker documentary. What are we talking about? Like I said, Eddie Hearn all in the video. That's foolish. To me, that's foolish. You got goddamn Oscar Rivas and Dillian White about to fight next week. This week. What am I talking about? This week. We ain't got no day in the life of Dillian the Lycan White. You know what I'm saying? I see hella people in my comment section calling him a Lycan. No promotion. Come on, bro. No promotion for White versus Rivas, but y'all got a day in the life of Eddie Hearn. This shit is crazy. Yeah, I remember that HBO shit, Hookers at the Point, man. That shit. HBO has some slappers. Taxi Cab Confession, Real Sex 16 and shit. Hookers on the Point, man. Day in the life of Hearn. Man, get the fuck out of here. And the funny thing is, DAZN, this is what you feel is going to appeal to American audiences. A UK promoter that we see all the time on videos on YouTube for 30, 40 minutes, you know, as long as they're not American media, he'll do a 40-minute, hour-long interview and crack jokes and Transformer PJs and all types of shit. This is what you think American audiences want. But then you have this week Dillian White fighting Oscar Rivas, right? I ain't heard nothing. I've heard Dillian White talking about Deontay Wilder, 600 days, you know, Usyk, WBO, WBC, Tyson Fury. I laid him out. This is what I'm hearing. Nothing really to do with even the fight, Dillian White and Oscar Rivas. Like, it's sad, bro. It's sad that I give more facts on my channel than some of the promoters. Like, people don't even know Oscar Rivas until I said something. Oscar Rivas beat Andy Ruiz Jr. in the amateurs. People didn't even know that. They didn't even know he beat Kubrat Pulev until I said something. That would be interesting things to divulge ahead of their fight. But instead, you're doing a day in the life of Mr. Eddie Hearn. Whatever. Hey, you out of pocket. He said, I'll pay to see pay-per-view to see Robert Joshua beat up Eddie Hearns. Hey, you out of pocket, bro. You out of pocket. He said that's pay-per-view. Robert Joshua versus Eddie Hearn. You know. This is outrageous. Somebody said a day in the life of Steve Rolls. Hey, get out of here, bro. Y'all funny as fuck today. Y'all ornery today, too. I like it. I dig it. Can you guys smash the like button? Day in the life of Steve Rolls. This is insane, man. Like, really? This is the content. Like, this is the exclusive content people are paying $20 a month for. A day in the life of Eddie Hearns, less than 10 minutes. And again, it's just crazy, man. What's the point? How is this exclusive if you have the DAZN app or not? And then the shit is on YouTube. I don't understand this marketing. He said, I'll watch a day in the life of Steve Willis. Hey, I'm going to let y'all, listen. I'm going to let y'all answer this question. So you can't say that I forced or prompted the audience to say something. Okay, so Kameda or whatever, Kameda, whatever dude's name is, that just fought Ray Vargas. What did I say about just 2 days ago on Saturday when the fight happened? What did I say, Ego, about the DAZN commentary? Does anyone who fucks with me, hard body, pause, anybody remember what I said about the commentary? Please put in the comment section. See, this is how powerful we getting. I don't even have to say this shit. I could just reiterate. I could let y'all tell because I know y'all listen. You know, at least the real one. Even the haters, they listen. What did I say about the commentary for DAZN? Basuda, exactly. Who did I say it was horrid? It was trash. See, y'all using the exact words that I use. So that's how I know y'all fuck with me. Salute. You said it was pathetic. Exactly. Y'all using the exact vernacular. DAZN commentary was horrible garbage. Y'all saying the exact words, so I know y'all really fuck with me. Now, who on the DAZN commentary crew did I say I didn't understand what they were saying, and I didn't remember them being that bad? Who was the person? I'll let the fans speak for me. I ain't even got to say it. Oh, I'll say it, but I'll let the fans say it. Exactly. Machine Gun Funk. He said Sergio Mora. Right? But wait, there's more. So I said, shout out to Machine Gun Funk. Ego's Army got my back. I told you, I was like, Sergio Mora, when he was with PBC, I don't remember his commentary being, so different than mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, he's saying crazy stuff. And I'm like, what is he talking about? And I said, when he was with PBC, I didn't think he was that bad as a commentator, But recently on DAZN, it's been crazy, right? I said that. Guess what happened after I said that? Bow, Exhibit A. Tevin Farmer, who is on DAZN, says, I have nothing against Sergio Mora, and he meant Mora because he actually corrected it underneath. I have nothing against Sergio Mora. I actually like him as a person, but please don't let... My bad. This is Tevin Farmer who fights on DAZN. I have nothing against Sergio Mora. I actually like him as a person, but please don't let him commentate my next fight. Bring on Sugar Ray Leonard, please, Eddie Hearn, Lou DiBella. Bro, I'm a legend. Like Lil Wayne said, shit, I'm already a legend if I ever leave. You see how, once again, the shit I say on my channel, then you start hearing fighters say the same thing. Trainers say the same thing. Why would a DAZN fighter say, hey, nothing against him personally, but please don't have him commentate my fight? If I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about and I'm just, hate. See, this is what happens. When I say my opinion, I'm the bad guy. I'm the big bad wolf. Yeah, I say my opinion. They say, oh, you just hate DAZN and you're biased and all this shit. Okay, why is a DAZN fighter saying the same thing that I'm saying after me? Bro, the proof is in the pudding. The commentary is terrible. The commentary is terrible, bro. Yeah, we gave our condolences to Pernell, Sweet Pea Whitaker. Rest in peace. If you guys are just joining, that's where we spent the first. I opened the show like that. Rest in peace. The commentary is terrible. So once again, I'm always vindicated in this boxing game. You can try your damnedest to try to make it look like I'm saying X, Y, and Z for any other reason other than I'm saying what I believe. And what I believe, coincidentally, with a quinky dink, fighters in the industry, trainers, they come out and say the same thing. Like when I said Canelo Jacobs, that actually was closer because Canelo faded towards the stretch. And then they're like, oh, bullshit. You're fucking, you hate Canelo, And then you start hearing other people like Juan Manuel Marquez and different people. They're like, nah, I had Jacobs winning. I thought it was close. Guys like, what's his name? Bradley's old coach, Joel Diaz. He was like, nah, Canelo should have did a lot more. I was disappointed. So once again, this is what I'm talking about. New media, we just continue to break new ground. Why would Tevin Farmer say that? He must really feel like that. Efren Badass, all caps. Now you about to get capped. Block him. We have nothing to explain to you. Bow. Get rid of Efren. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. Efren Badass. Block him. These dudes always, oh, you are a hater. Why are you watching me right now then? So you just like watching haters. Get the fuck out of here. DAZN's production quality is poor. I don't see it getting better. Half-ass operation. I told you, little nuanced things. I don't like the times where they do a black and white ring. It look goofy to me. This is not the 1940s, bro. You have to understand, back in the day, there was probably a reason why the rings were black, like a certain color, because the camera equipment that was available was probably black and white. So what's the point of having all these, maybe expensive color materials to get a ring if the picture's finna be black and white anyway? Plus, black and white, if you know anything about colors, it's a certain look when you have black and white. Like if you have a black and white canvas and you're taking black and white photos. So I can understand the need not to have the regular color rings. But when they do that gray matte, it looks stupid. It looks dumb. Like that black and white, it looks very muted. Don't like it. Versus any other boxing, everyone else is doing color. My thing is this. I'm all about innovating. I'm ingenuity, creativity. I'm all about that. I'm with all that. That's who I am as a person. Everything about, if you look at my background, rap, doing music, writing poetry, acting, voice impressions, doing shit like this, creativity. This is who I am. But there's times to take creative chances and shit and to be different. I hate when people try to be different. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, you trying to be too different. Like you to try to make a lot of these new rappers and shit, to try to make a fashion statement, they look goofy. Like they trying too hard to be different by wearing you look like a hobo. You know what I'm saying? Like you doing too much. Or you wearing like literal like women's clothes just to try to be different. Like we're wearing, you see some of the NBA players and the rappers and shit doing it. Like you wearing extra goofy shit and calling it fashion. I just feel like there's a time and a place. Like everyone else has a color ring. No one else has a problem with it. But DAZN is taking the chance to make it a gray matte, a black, black, gray, and white matte. Like, what's the point? How does that enhance your production? Like, people are like, oh, I like DAZN fights more because of that. It doesn't increase your production value in any way. So what's the point of it? DAZN needs to venture into other things to make money. Yeah, like the porn industry or something. They need to link up with Pornhub or something. They got to do something, baby. He said the guy that gave Eddie $1 billion probably punching walls right now. That's hella funny. Yeah, it makes it look plain as fuck. Like I said, the type of cameras that are available, they capture so much detail. They got 5K cameras and 8K and all this shit. It captures so much detail. Why would you want your canvas to be like look super muted like that and look desaturated, like monochromatic? Like that doesn't make sense to me. But, that's the least of it. I told you, content is king. That's the ultimate. They got to work on their schedule and promoting what they do have. Like Dillian White, Oscar Rivas is a good fight. Where is the promotion? They are fighting the same day as Pacquiao Thurman, which is a bad look. Like, put it this way. You notice a lot of these UK cards are never on their own day. And a lot of DAZN cards are never on their own day. Have you noticed that? What I mean by own day is, how come Demetrius Andrade, he's fighting more frequently? Yes, I give him that, but it hasn't been against the bigger names for obvious reasons. But beyond that, he is always fighting on a day where there is another major fight card. Not like just a small, because boxing, there's only so many weekends in the year. But I feel like DAZN is always competing with a much bigger fight in general. When Demetrius Andrade fought Artur Akov in January, it was on the same week as Broner Pacquiao. It was on the same day or the day before Broner Pacquiao. I know because I was at Broner Pacquiao. And I'm like, why would they do that? When Demetrius Andrade fought Selesky, it was on the same night as Jermall Charlo in Houston versus Brandon Adams. I know because I was in Houston. When Tevin Farmer fought on a Friday in his hometown against Jono Carroll, it was on the same fight week as Errol Spence versus Mikey Garcia. I know because I was at Errol Spence, Mikey Garcia. And the reason I know so much is because I was at these fights, and it made it challenging to the point where I haven't even watched none of these fights. Like, that's rare. That's rare that I don't watch fights. But when I'm covering a fight and you got another fight and then I got to pack my luggage and fly back home on Sunday, then yeah, I don't get to see it. Versus Top Rank, the Mikey Garcia card ended on Saturday. Top Rank did a St. Patty's Day Sunday fight with Mick Connellan. So it happened after the Spence Mikey Garcia drama fight had unfolded. You get what I'm saying? Versus DAZN, they put Tevin Farmer the day before Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence. So I was there in Texas, and that Friday, Adrian Broner was there. All these people, all these like celebrity boxers flew in because they don't come necessarily for the whole fight week. They come for like the action part, which is the actual fight night Saturday and maybe Friday. So Broner and all them went to a strip club. You get what I'm saying? So Tevin Farmer's fighting in Philly, and then you have all these fighters and like me putting up interviews with Broner on Friday, and Tevin Farmer's fighting on Friday. You see, it's like DAZN never have like a like Oscar Rivas, Dillian White, and then there's no other major fight that like their fight is the biggest fight of that night. It's rare. That's a problem. The Canelo, Jacobs, and then Joshua Ruiz, those are the ones that come to mind, where there was no other bigger event than them. But it's like they're always staging these fights. I remember they had the Francisco Estrada fight, Rungvisai, on the same day the Avengers came out. Avengers Endgame, a 3-hour plus movie. It's just bad business to me. It doesn't make sense. Now Keith Thurman's about to fight Pacquiao, clearly a big fight. And they got Dillian White fighting Oscar Rivas, which is a cool fight, but it's not fucking with Keith Thurman Pacquiao, in terms of like anticipation. So it's weird to me. It's very weird. Because how come Top Rank is not like this? Like, Top Rank, it's not. Sometimes, like, Danny Garcia fought Granados, and then Crawford fought Khan on the same day, April 20th. See, I'm like an encyclopedia. So sometimes it happens. Like, that happens with everybody, even HBO and Showtime. But it to me, what it shows is this. It shows that nobody's pressed about DAZN. Like, nobody's respecting DAZN. Nobody's respecting DAZN's dates. You get what I'm saying? Like, HBO and Showtime, when they were like competing with each other in boxing, sometimes they would be like, it's probably not in our best interest to go against that fight and stage our own fight that same card. You get what I'm saying? But like when DAZN puts out a fight based on the magnitude, I don't feel like their dates are being respected unless it's maybe Canelo or Joshua fighting. Their dates aren't being respected. People still putting hella cards on the same day, like with no fear. You get what I'm saying? They're not. Nobody's worried about it. Like nobody feels threatened, I guess is the word. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's one thing that DAZN really could improve. Their schedule of fights, but also their scheduling of fights to the point where Oscar Rivas and Dillian White, like, okay, for example, to me, last weekend, it wasn't really that lit for boxing, you know? And if I was DAZN, I would rather have scheduled Oscar Rivas, Dillian White last week and compete with Shakur Stevenson, right? Because he had a late sub replacement. I would have rather, and obviously to their credit, they didn't know he was going to go through 3 opponents. But either way, I still would rather compete with Shakur Stevenson, ESPN main event than Pacquiao Thurman. Common sense. So even if they do it on a date where it's other boxing on, they're not doing it. You know what I'm saying? They're not doing it on days where their fight is arguably better than the other fight. You know what I'm saying? Like Oscar Rivas, Dillian White, do it on the same day as like Peter Quillen, Caleb Truax, because that's not, that's not the biggest fight out there. So that would make more sense. But you want to put that fight card on the day of Pacquiao Thurman? It's weird. To me, that's weird. And it's possible people they could have staged their fight card first and then somebody else staged theirs after. But that can't be the case for every fight card week. So it's just a matter of planning. That's why you got to get people in there that plan accordingly. It has to make sense. So I think they got to improve their calendar in general, their schedule of fights. But they also have to improve the actual dates and schedule. And I understand venues aren't going to always be available whenever they want, but that's why you have to. Best boxing channel by far, best analysis too. Appreciate it. That's is the whole point of scheduling. You just got to do your best. And I just don't feel like, okay, put it this way. Long story short, I'm not even trying to sound pompous. I feel like I can look at I've done management. I feel like I could look at the schedule and say, hey, let's not compete Oscar Rivas versus Dillian White. That's a cool fight, but let's not compete versus Pacquiao Thurman. Let's put it the week after or whatever. Pacquiao Thurman is a big summer fight. I would rather compete with Tank Davis, Nunes or some shit, as opposed to Pacquiao Thurman. You know what I'm saying? So either way, it just doesn't seem like skillful, strategic plan. They just picking dates, finding open venues, and even that don't make sense. They got Tevin Farmer, a Philly fighter, who's fighting in Arlington, Texas, against Guillermo Guadalupe or something. I don't even know the dude's name, bro. But it's his mandatory, I guess. Why Texas? Why Texas for that particular fight? It's like DAZN has pride issues or something, so they trying to compete with bigger cards on purpose. Yeah, it could be that. To show that they don't back down or some shit and it's killing them. Hey man, that foolish pride will get you, hurt in the long run. Just trying to be prideful. I don't care about pride. Like, you got to do what makes sense. Like, okay, let's say Joe Rogan, he has a huge podcast. And let's say he does his podcast every day at 8 a.m. Cali time. And I'm in the same industry or even this industry. And then I'm like, man, fuck that. I'm going at 8. And then Joe Rogan's killing me. And nobody's watching my stream. We're like in the same industry, MMA or whatever, in the same genre. And he's destroying me. And all I had to do is, he stops at 10. I could do mine at 10. What's the point? What's the point of me continuing to go at Joe Rogan while I'm not strong enough to go against him? Instead of just building my brand and just, making the concession and be like, fuck it, I'll go at 10. Because then then all the people who are still on YouTube, they just clicked off of his shit. Now maybe they'll watch my shit. So that pride shit don't make sense. And then you can build your fan base going from 10 to 2 or whatever, get strong enough, and then maybe you can overtake the next person. But you got to be strategic. And guess what? The other thing is this. Disney is coming out with their own, and so is Apple. They have Apple TV Plus and Disney Plus or some shit. So they getting into the streaming game. So that's gonna make it even worse because motherfuckers ain't made of money now, So if you look at it, if you can get, I don't know the exact price points. You can get Showtime for about $11, Netflix for about $13, ESPN Plus for $4.99. Disney is gonna be like $7.99 or some shit like that. Apple, let's say it's $10.99. I think it's like $8.99. I don't know the price points from off the top of the head. But the point is, DAZN, you could get Apple TV Plus and Showtime for the price of DAZN ongoing, the $20 a month. So you can get two completely different services for that price. You could get damn near ESPN Plus. I don't know the exact price points of the ones that haven't released, like Disney. I mean, I could pull it up, but it's not worth all that. But you could get Showtime, ESPN Plus, and Disney Plus for a little bit over what DAZN is charging per month. Because Disney Plus, let me just look up this fucking dumbass shit. Hold on. So I don't have to talk. I don't have to talk without all right. I was sitting up here struggling trying to do it without, having the actual price point, but I guess it just makes more sense to pull up the price point. All right, boom. We got action. All right, so Disney All right. November 12th, Disney Plus arrives in the America. Sorry, folks, we don't know how this rumor spread, but you're going to pay for this one. Fortunately, it's starting at the low price of $69.99 per month. Fortunately, it's starting at the low price of $6.99 per month or $70 per year. Okay, so there it is. So Disney Plus is going to be $6.99. You can get ESPN Plus for $5, Disney Plus for $7, Showtime for $11. You get what I'm saying? So DAZN itself is $20 unless you're an existing member. It's $20 unless you do the whole year thing. I know not everyone likes to do annual bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I do for certain things, but it has to be something that is guaranteed that I like. You get what I'm saying? So you could get Showtime and Disney for cheaper than 1 month of DAZN. You could get ESPN, Disney Plus, and Showtime for probably just over, what is it, 7 plus $4.99, that's 12, and then Showtime's about, 10, 11. So you're paying $22, $23 for 3 services to DAZN's $19.99. That's not even comparable. Their price point is that price point is way too high. That's way too high per month unless you do the $99.99. It's way too high against your competitors. Showtime don't just have boxing. They got some new show with Kevin Bacon. They got comedy specials and, documentaries and stuff. Disney Plus is going to have stuff for kids and adults. They're doing the Loki from Thor. They're doing an original series. The dude from Papa Doc, dude from Iron Man, he's doing this spinoff with Bucky. So they got some shit. They got some original series like Marvel shit. You know, Disney owns all that. So the price point is not. It's gonna get worse towards the holidays to me. And a lot of people talking about, oh, I only pay $9.99 a month. But guess what? You can't cancel. The moment you cancel, it like say, hey man, Christmas come up, let me save some money. Then you're off of it. Beyond that, that price point for everyone will end next year around the summertime. That's not a, even if you signed up when they first started and never lapsed, they told you they're only giving you a courtesy 1 year under that new price or under that old price point, and then their everybody's price goes up. That's not a good look. They should have, at least for the loyal day one customers, grandfathered them in and locked them into that price point unless they cancel. Period. So that's not a good look to me, bro. At all. Not a good look. You know, you're going to force everyone to the $20 a month or $100 a year. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. And then, like I said, you have to come out like, it wouldn't be as bad if you just start coming out with heat. But like, okay, Bellator. What's the next Bellator event? I don't even know. I don't watch. I watch UFC more than I watch Bellator. What's the next Bellator big event? I literally don't know. You know. And then like this ain't cutting it, bro. A day in the life of Eddie Hearn, and then you're gonna put it on YouTube at that. Like this is your you. It's like you just trying to fill up content. A day in the life of Eddie Hearn. Like that's your content, bruh. A day in the life of Eddie Hearn. 10 minute a 10-minute edit following Eddie Hearn to fuck around. Like he a fight. Like you know what I'm saying. Like I understand if it was like Dan Bilzerian or some shit. Like what the fuck we follow Eddie Hearn? He married. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was Dan Bilzerian or some shit like that, I can understand it. Cause he living like crazy life or something. Like what we following Eddie Hearn around? He combing his hair and shit. What, like man, come on, bro. Y'all out of control. I just feel they have to improve. Period. And you know what's so funny? All these motherfuckers in the comment section, when I was saying the same shit when it first started, I'm like, yeah, look, let's give it a try. But I have some questions. I have some questions. Right? And they were like, no, fuck you. You're a liar. DAZN took over. Pay-per-views dead. Showtime's going out of business. Where are them same motherfuckers? He said, I brought that up the other day. How you streaming Eddie Hearn like he the fighter? That's what I'm saying. Like, like fans are just gathered around to watch Eddie Hearn. We see Eddie Hearn all the time on social media. You know, he's has a presence. He's always doing IFL interviews and boxing social and all that. He's doing all them UK interviews. Why we need a biopic about Eddie Hearn? That's just weird. But anyway, what happened to the motherfuckers that was like pay-per-view is dead? Aha, Showtime's going out of business. PBC's fuck. You don't even hear them. These dudes is casual as fuck. They disappear and then they go to another talking point. But meanwhile, the shit I said, the questions I had, I still have. The people I said are good, I still feel they're good. These dudes are shapeshifters. They say all this stuff for the moment. Like the Joshua. all these people said X, Y, and Z about Anthony Joshua, and Wilder doesn't deserve, 50-50. He deserves 10%. Now that Joshua lost, these motherfuckers just disappeared, disintegrated. They did Peter Parker in the Avengers, Infinity War. Tony, I don't feel so well. And then they just turned into dust, apparently. New media is killing these boys, bro. It's bad. Tony, I don't feel so well. And then they just start turning into sand and, dissipating into thin air. Shout out to CRF. Anyway, I'll be back with some more heat. I'm going to take a break. Holla at the boy. Thank you guys for tuning in. The morning show. We working.